I think for where I am in my life, that is probably the best video game. It sounds trite. I think for where I am in my life right now, I think that is probably the best game I've ever played. I think for where I am in my life, that takes the things that I loved about my childhood. It takes the things that I've enjoyed about, getting older as a person who plays video games. And like matures them. I think it would have affected me either way, but I think being 37, living the life I live, watching my father die, breathe his last breaths, enjoying video games for the last 30 years, growing up with Final Fantasy, and sort of leaving turn-based, getting kind of bored with turn-based games. Still playing them, but never really finishing them because whatever. I think that's probably the best game I've ever played. I think that destroys even the nostalgia I have for like Final Fantasy 9. That like takes it and like it just feels like the right game for me. And what's funny is that actually with all the marketing stuff I used to see on Twitter, actually I was pretty doubtful. I was like, what is this? Like, why are they, first of all, where did they get all this money? Andy Serkis. Huh? I really didn't believe that it was possible. I really thought that it was going to be okay, but I felt like the marketing machine was kind of just drumming along, because we see this a lot. Like it drums along, and then they like release the sales data, and like no one actually plays it. And it's like, okay, so it was all just a bunch of like content creators and like the marketing just being really good, right? But once I just like saw the reviews and decided to also try it for myself, and that played that first, half hour, I was fully in. And man, I'm really glad that I didn't allow myself to be like a jaded gamer, right? I wish everybody could play this. It's one of those things that I'd like to shout to the rooftops. It is so monumental. The art design. There's like no words. Really, there's no words to even like talk about it. Like, what do you even say? Like, what are you supposed to say? Trust me, dude, the game's amazing. It's the words the words aren't enough. Like, you could show somebody, but I loved that from start to finish. There was not a single moment of that game that I felt it slipped at all. There was no glaring issues. There was nothing about it. To me, it was perfect. Now, yeah, I had crashes and like stutters and whatever, but like, it was perfect. It's hard because I naturally want to be like, well, these games would never compare to this game. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair to be like, well, AAA studios slop, look at Ubisoft, set them free, blah, 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 blah. I mean, yeah, in a way, yeah, of course, obviously, right? But like, this game was clearly made with artistic merit and integrity within it. This game is art. And you can't know, people that don't play it, or people that don't think about video games in that way, or people that don't understand or choose to not or don't want to understand that artistic integrity around it, are not going to get it. But it's one of those games that, like, to me really just it elevates the medium in such a big way, and it carries itself with so much self-respect. That's the game of a generation. That's the game of a generation for me. That is a deeply moving game. That's why 30 years later, I'm still here playing and talking about video games, and why I haven't moved on and decided to retire from gaming or whatever. Like, that's the thing. It's not even a high. That's the like feeling of like, I can't believe how seen I felt from that game. I'm absolutely gutted.